34% cut to the high-intensity drug trafficking areas program, no dedicated money at all for the Organized Crime Drug Enforcement Task Force. So, my view, it's fair to say that the Trump administration proposal shortchanges federal efforts to stop illegal gun trafficking and federal efforts to stop the flow of dangerous illegal drugs like fentanyl.
As I was attempting to answer your question very calmly, unlike you,
Excuse me, Madam Attorney General. Answer yes or no. Tell me what the numbers are. I don't want to hear all of your filibuster about this. Go ahead. Please, tell us the numbers.
So we are reorganizing. ATF agents want to be out on the street.
Okay, let me answer the question for you. I'm going to answer it for you.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Congress Flash. Today we break down what happens when a seasoned prosecutor faces off with a furious congresswoman on live television. Total fireworks. This is the explosive moment Attorney General nominee Pam Bondi went toe-to-toe with Representative Rosa DeLauro during a congressional budget hearing. And trust me, it got intense. From budget cuts to bold accusations and a calm defense that left the room stunned, I'm breaking down the biggest moments from this viral political showdown. Let's get into it. It all started over proposed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Just a quick note before I get to my questions. Fentanyl seizures are down 30% compared to last year, and that data is coming from the Customs and Border Patrol, CBP. I don't make it up, but fentanyl seizures are down. At your confirmation hearing, you asserted that you will do everything in your power to prevent illegal gun runners in our country. Your budget request for the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, ATF, proposes a cut of 26% below the current level. How can you justify such a massive cut without inevitably weakening ATF's ability to help our state and local law enforcement fight illegal gun trafficking? How many ATF law enforcement officers and industry operations investigators do you anticipate will be lost to attrition as a result of this funding reduction you're proposing?
So, I am a career prosecutor, and I believe in keeping America safe, making America safe. First, what we're doing is ATF is going to be brought over with DEA. Everyone knows, everyone sitting up here, guns and drugs go together. They go together. We're going to make it more efficient. What I will tell you will not be happening is ATF agents will not be knocking on the doors of legal gun owners in the middle of the night asking them about their guns. They're going to be out on the streets. If I can finish, they're going to be out on the streets.
I have three
No.
minutes.
You asked me a question.
I did. And
you asked me a question.
And you haven't
I'm gonna
answered my
it.
question.
So they're going to be out on the streets working
You haven't
hand in hand
answered my
with
question.
DEA
You
to
haven't
violate.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like an answer to my question. And the question is not being answered. How many ATF law enforcement officers and industry operations investigators do you anticipate will be lost to attrition as a result of the funding reduction you are proposing? You are proposing a 26% cut to ATF for fiscal year 2026, as well as a 4.4% cut to DEA. So you're going to merge the two agencies together, and then you're going to shortchange their resources, so neither one of them will be able to do the job that they have been designed to do. You've got a 34% cut to the high-intensity drug trafficking areas program, no dedicated money at all for the Organized Crime Drug Enforcement Task Force. So my view, it's fair to say that the Trump administration proposal shortchanges federal efforts to stop illegal gun trafficking and federal efforts to stop the flow of dangerous illegal drugs like fentanyl.
It all started over proposed cuts to federal law enforcement. DeLauro came in swinging, blasting the Trump administration's plan to slash ATF's budget by 26%, cut DEA funding by 4.4%, and gut programs aimed at fighting drugs and gun trafficking. Her argument? These cuts weaken our national ability to stop illegal firearms and deadly drugs like fentanyl. And she wanted answers. Fast. DeLauro demanded cold, hard figures. How many ATF agents would be lost? How many investigators cut? She quoted straight from the DOJ budget. 541 industry investigators, 284 support staff, 186 ATF agents. That's a 40% reduction in ATF's capacity. But
As I was attempting to answer your question very calmly, unlike you,
Excuse me,
what I'm
Madam
saying-
Attorney General. Answer yes or no. Tell me what the numbers are. I don't want to hear all of your filibuster about this. Go ahead, please. Tell us the numbers.
So we are reorganizing. ATF agents want to be out on the street.
Okay,
working
let me
with
answer the
DEA
question for you.
agents.
I'm going to answer it for you. Page, Mr. Chairman, you give me a certain amount of time, and I have a high respect for you, but I don't have to listen, nor do my colleagues have to listen to a filibuster when it's a simple question. But I have an answer to your question. It's page 146 of the department's fiscal year 2026 budget, and the performance summary explicitly says, and let me quote, ATF will eliminate 541 industry operation investigators, reducing ATF's capacity to regulate the firearms and explosive industries by approximately 40% in fiscal year 2026. ATF will perform fewer regulatory inspections. And the department summary goes on to say, and let me quote, ATF anticipates a reduction of approximately 284 support personnel and 186 agents based on historical attrition patterns, and these personnel cuts will impact ATF across various functions, unquote. If the capacity to regulate firearms industry is reduced by 40%, if you are losing 186 ATF law enforcement agents on top of that, it is clear the direction you are headed with this budget, and that's what it is, isn't it? The proposal will weaken our ability to stop gun trafficking, and it will greatly reduce ATF support for state and local law enforcement that helps them prevent and solve violent crimes. It's a bad proposal.
Do you want to hear my answer in 3 seconds? You mentioned regulatory functions. We will not be having ATF agents go to the doors of gun owners in the middle of the night asking them about their guns, period. They will be out on the streets with DEA, guns and drugs.
How many are gone?
It will be attrition. We are not firing agents. They will be working.
How many have
with
taken
DEA.
attrition?
Can I tell you that they all want to be on the streets? They want to be doing their jobs. They want to be
But you're getting them
seizing
off
guns.
the streets.
They want
You're getting
to.
them
We're
off the
putting
streets.
them on the
And-
streets.
and-
They want to be working with DEA.
You are getting them off
We
the
will be
streets. There is no
efficient.
clear, and Mr.
We will
Chairman,
be
I yield back my
efficient.
time. I yield back my time. Let's get some answers here.
But Bondi? She kept her cool. She insisted these weren't layoffs, it was attrition, retirements, vacancies, and natural turnover. Not a purge, just a reorg. Pam Bondi didn't just sit there and take it, she clapped back with her strategy, merge ATF and DEA operations because, as she put it, guns and drugs go together. Instead of sending agents to harass legal gun owners at midnight, she said they'd be on the streets doing real police work. And she made it crystal clear, real quick. If you're enjoying this breakdown and want more no-nonsense political coverage and unfiltered moments like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a drop. The back and forth didn't calm down. It exploded. DeLauro repeatedly interrupted, accusing Bondi of dodging the question and disrespecting Congress. At one point she snapped, saying Bondi was filibustering instead of giving a straight answer. But Bondi, unbothered, calm, direct. She fired back with a brutal fact check. That shut it down. By the end of the exchange, the room was tense. DeLauro looked frustrated, caught between anger and disbelief, but Bondi held her ground and walked away looking confident, composed, and in control. The message was clear. This wasn't about politics, it was about strategy. And while DeLauro aimed to expose flaws, Bondi turned the spotlight right back. So, what's the real takeaway here? This wasn't just a budget hearing, it was a masterclass in political pressure. Pam Bondi took fire and didn't flinch. Whether you agree with her or not, the way she handled this exchange left a mark. What do you think? Smart strategy or dangerous downsizing? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget, like this video, hit subscribe, and I'll see you next time with more moments that shake up Washington.